What's up, Meisterville? Welcome back to another episode of the Creative Podcast. We are here with comedian extraordinaire, Mr. CRIS Sosa. How are you doing, sir?
What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, man?
We introducing South Africans to the Latino crowd. I like to bridge the gaps.
Yeah, South Africa, baby, stand up. South Africa,
Yeah,
what's good?
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. First of all, I want to thank you for having me on here, bro. Thank you, man. I
Nah,
appreciate
well,
it.
thank you for coming, because like we're a nation of five here in Meisterville, but we appreciate the big wigs coming through.
Wow,
So
that's
I
awesome,
have
bro.
I have a lot of questions for you, man. I've been a fan of you for years because I saw you do dad jokes and I saw you do great taste. You had one of my favorite great tastes ever with the popsicle.
Uh, hey, man, I'm just comfortable in my skin,
Hey,
man.
that's
That's
how
all
I
it
eat
is.
popsicles now too, bro. No pause. I don't pause no more. I add the
No
homo.
pause, man. No pause, bro. Just enjoy your popsicle, man.
Yeah,
That's all it
I
is.
add it. I add the homo. That's what I do now.
You gotta add it, you know what I'm saying? With Omo, whatever. No pause, I'll play. Who
Yeah,
cares?
man.
Who
That should be
cares,
on a
man? Yeah,
t-shirt. That should be on a t-shirt. So
yeah. No pause, I'll play.
I did my research on you, which basically translates to I stalked you all over the internet. Which, I mean, there's no nice way to say that. And I found out that you were a correctional officer, and then
Oh,
you became a
damn.
yeah.
You did do your research. Oh shit.
I
Yeah,
was
man.
like,
I was a
geez.
correctional officer, man.
You were a
Yep.
correctional
Yep.
officer for about 2 years, and I
Yeah,
mean,
man. When I was
I'll
18
I'll
years
I'll link
old.
people to the video because you did a whole ASCO with Kev on stage and Big Irish J,
Yep.
who I also got to talk to. Nice, great dude, great
Yep.
dude. But yeah,
Yep.
were you a correctional officer before you became a comedian, and what was that transition like?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was a correctional officer, man. I went the Rick Ross route and boss. I did the boss move, but no, I went. I was a correctional officer first. I was a correctional officer when I was 18. I was doing comedy like sketches and stuff like on YouTube, old stuff like just silly stuff with the homies back home out here in Houston. I'm in Houston right now currently, but yeah, man, I was doing some silly stuff, but not I would never do stand up. I haven't done stand up until I moved to LA, and my first year, I think I was probably about 8 months in, and I hopped on stage, man, for the first time and loved it. So, yep, I was a CEO, man, for 2 years, bro.
Jeez,
Crazy.
that is scary. I can't even imagine. Like prison outside scares me. Like just the gate. Like I get there and I'm like, I will never break any law ever again, ever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
man.
my
Yeah,
booty hole clenches as soon as I see those gates. I'm just like, ah.
yeah, man. No, it was and it's crazy, man, because you have trustees, which is basically the inmates who are, they're well behaved. They've been there for a minute. Their books are good, everything's straight, and they basically were basically what is it? They got the position to, like, they're doing the lawn outside. They're mowing the yard. Obviously there's an officer out there watching, but yeah, there's inmates that are hanging out outside the prison. And it's like, it's so crazy because, I mean, well, one, we there's pickets, right, at the top of each corner of the prison. There's these little huts, right, that correctional officers are there, and they're watching over, making sure nobody hops over the prison, you know what I mean? And then making sure the trustees that are mowing the lawns and all that stuff, make sure they don't run, you know what I mean? Like on life, you know what I'm saying? So, so yeah, man, like, it was definitely a very interesting career choice that I made, that I can't believe I did it, but I'm still here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, a job is a job is a job. Like
Yeah, man.
currently right now in South Africa, we got 11 million people unemployed. So people be
Holy
crawl, yeah, they be crawling to be whatever it is in the jail, as long as they're not
sheesh.
prisoners in the jail. Yeah, it's
Wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I
COVID
hear
is a
that.
bully and a half. COVID just kicked people
Man,
out of their
yeah, man.
jobs, out of
COVID
their
ain't shit,
houses.
bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, excuse me, by the way. Is it cool to
Yeah,
cuss and
yeah,
stuff?
it's cool
Okay,
to
my
cuss
bad,
and
my
shit,
bad. Cool,
bro.
cool, cool.
Like,
But yeah, man. So yeah, bro,
yeah.
like it was yeah, fuck COVID, bro. That's what I wanted to say. I had to make sure it was okay. Fuck COVID, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, man.
And I don't mean it to be insensitive. I'm saying it like uh, regardless of people have it, people don't have it, how people feel about it, and all these things, just in general, fuck COVID. And if it is like, taking back your money, it's holding you back on getting money, or it's holding you back on, fam and all these things. You gotta, for me personally, you gotta figure out a way to work around it, bro. Obviously be safe, wear your mask and stuff, and do the protocols, but man, you gotta figure out how to get it. And that's what I did all 2020, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, politics, protests, COVID, pandemic, quarantine, bro, I didn't stop moving. I ain't stopped moving, bro. So that's been my mentality. And we're about to come up on 2021. And everybody's talking about, 2020 was bullshit. And for me, it was like I grinded it out. That's it. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
I'm extremely grateful for my 2020. I mean, some stuff has happened this year that I was not a fan of, and like currently my
Yeah.
job is going through retrenchments and stuff, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm probably on that list. Like I'm waiting for the call any day now. But I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
being said, getting this platform moving, getting guys like you on the
Yeah.
platform and everything.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
it's been great for me. So, I mean, not
Yeah,
money
man.
wise,
Yeah.
but definitely content wise, I've been killing it. So
And it's gonna
I'm pretty
come.
happy. I'm pretty happy where
Yeah,
I'm at.
it's gonna come, man. I mean, you have people, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean these text
Nah,
messages
don't
coming
worry
in.
about that, man.
So yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be with what you're doing right now, like the making content, all these things, man. The money's gonna come, bro. It's gonna be slow. You gotta take it step by step. But I mean, you got people like Kev on stage, Patrick Cloud, to hear more, Doughboy, like all my boys, Trevor Wallace. These guys come from making content, man, and they make money. You know what I'm saying? Is what they do. So and they all started just like you did, right? Like you're doing right now. You know what I mean? Like it's an ultimate test for everybody. That's what I think. I think 2020 is a test, and every year is a test, but this one's like the hard test. You know what I'm saying? This is the
Yeah,
test
this
that
is
people need
this is that one
to
they didn't prepare you for. This is that one where you're in school and you're just looking at your teacher like,
fam.
you have failed me, fam. You just
Yeah,
failed me.
right,
Yeah,
right, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
it's
Because
been
people
rough.
people didn't. Yeah, man. People didn't prepare for this, but at the same time, this ain't a drill. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, come on. You know what I mean?
Let's
Put
go.
them boots on and get to work. Let's go. Let's figure it
Yeah.
out. Let's find something. So I props to you, bro. Props to you, man, and
Thank you
to
so
doing
much.
this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
absolutely.
mean, speaking of everything, like you've been an entertainer for a minute. Like I've seen some of your dancing videos. I saw some of that Michael Jackson stuff. Do you still dance?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm actually dusting off a little rust, you know what I mean?
Ah,
Yeah. Cause actually my cousin, man, he's a shout out to Be Easy. He's a break dancer. Be Easy is his name. But he's been break dancing, man, all his life. And I started when I was younger and break dancing, and then I was popping and locking and do wave all that, like that style. I liked Usher and Chris Brown and them, Michael Jackson, obviously. So that was really my main like source of entertainment. You know what I mean? Like I was just
mm,
dancing. I mean, obviously I'm funny. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
class
yeah.
clown, all that. But I didn't necessarily know that was gonna be like my lane. I thought I was a funny guy. But I was dancing though. I was like I was going to talent shows. My first talent show was in 8th grade, and then I did 9th grade, 10th grade. I did 10th grade, 11th grade, and then senior year performed, and it was just dancing. That's what I was doing. I was like, but then I was kind of like, and this doesn't take away from any dancers because there's incredible dancers out there. Um, and my thought was, I'm only gonna be a background dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Mm,
like, I thought I was like the highest thing I would be, which isn't anything wrong. I don't mean to belittle background dancers. I'm just saying, like for me personally, I was like, I don't want to be behind the entertainer. Like I want to be the entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I don't want to
yeah,
be behind Chris Brown or Usher and stuff. Like I want to be that person.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
sing, but I try. Everybody, all comedians wanted to sing at first. That's like I tell you, bro. Every comedian, from my opinion, every comedian has tried to sing at one point. They figured out they couldn't sing. They just stayed right there at that mic and just started telling jokes. Shit.
I've heard vice
Yeah.
versa stories, which is funny. Like I've heard people who thought they were comedians and then they just freaked out and started singing on stage and found out they had a
Oh
singing voice.
wow.
So that's kind of
Hey
funny.
man, when you're on that stage, man, and nothing's hitting, well, you got to pull out something. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If it ain't
man.
the jokes, it's gonna be the notes. You know?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah.
you've got so many t-shirt ideas, man. You should be monetizing this stuff.
If it ain't the jokes, it's the notes.
I love it. Love
If
it.
it ain't the
So
notes, it's the joke.
we got with homo, which should be a t-shirt, right?
Oh yeah,
No
with
to the
homo.
notes.
Hell yeah. I'll do with homo. I'll do no pause, I'll play. Hey, I got
There we
smart
go.
D's. You're right, bro.
That is
Uh,
some
uh,
brilliant
uh,
ideas.
hey,
Maybe
you
I
know the
get
one you
2% of the
said.
commission. Maybe I get 2% of the
I got you, man. We can talk about. I get my people to talk to your people. You know.
Yeah, your
Yeah, man.
people will talk to a person of one. I'm my only people. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, same here, bro. Hey, if you ain't talk to no manager, no agent to contact me, you hit me straight in the DMs, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And look, by the way, for your listeners and stuff, like I check my DMs. You know what I mean? Like, I know, I'm not big enough to where I'm getting lost in the DMs and all these things. Like, I see them. You know what I mean? Like, and I see the requests and all these things, and I have some weird messages. I have some cool, support, love messages, and also like yourself, like you want me to be on your podcast. I'm like, hell yeah, like that's pretty cool. I'm sorry I was late on responding to you because I'm here now, so I'm glad that I caught it.
To be honest, I almost had a fangirl moment because I went to go show my sister. I was like, Chris Sosa, there's a thing.
Nice. Nice,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's cool.
Because
That's
like for
cool.
me, I always operate from the basis of I don't expect anything really. Like,
Gotcha.
you like probably the 200th person I've messaged trying to get onto the
Wow.
podcast. Yeah, because
Hey
I'm
man, that is admirable, bro. Like I admire that. That's tight, bro. Like you gotta get it. You gotta message everybody and see what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Who's gonna bite? I
yeah.
remember I've been in that, man. I've been in that, bro. So, you know, whoever didn't answer, man, I mean shit, just keep it moving, bro. Hit up another 100 and you're gonna catch one, bro. You had Brandon Brody yesterday. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Like
That's the homie.
I don't have time for I don't dwell in stuff personally. Like I've already got so many mental issues in my head where I'm just like I cannot afford to I'm like a
Yeah,
shark. I gotta keep swimming forward. If I go
yeah,
backwards,
absolutely.
it's just gonna kill me. So like when people don't
Yeah, yeah,
respond, I'm just
yeah.
like, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's very important, bro.
One day, and I won't hold a grudge. I don't hold grudges either. So I know there's gonna be like people like, man, I didn't know your podcast was gonna be so big. It's like it's cool.
Yeah.
Come on. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on in. Yeah. Everybody has those little things, that's like,
Yeah.
hey, I remember, but I've been in that before. I've been across people that they dissed me at a certain time, and then a few laters now, and they hit up, and you just keep it cool, like, yo, what's up,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah,
good, it's all
yeah.
love.
So
Yeah, man.
before we get to the comedy stuff, I wanted to talk about your acting. So from what I
Uh-huh.
managed to find out, you were on Insecure with Issa Rae, which
Uh-huh.
I've actually started watching that now because I didn't really know about Issa Rae and Insecure and all of that stuff. I knew you just
Nice.
from ADD, but then I saw you had
Yeah.
some acting credits and stuff. So what was the acting experience like for you? Like how did you get into
Man.
acting? What do you like about acting and all of that stuff?
Oh man, that was awesome, bro. That experience. I mean, Issa is just amazing, man. She's a great. You definitely got to do your research on her and hit her up. You know what I mean? Try to get her on here, but she is an incredible person, man. She started off making YouTube videos, bro, like this, like in front of a webcam, just like this. She was doing stuff like this, talking to the camera, telling stories, and then she started making sketches. And then she got like a deal on with Pharrell on his network on YouTube called like Others. And so she ended up, and she just started rolling. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze, but I'm not sneezing. So anyway,
Coronavirus. Sorry.
I feel like, yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh, I don't want to hit it. I'm talking shit about COVID. He's like, all right, I see, all right. COVID, like, I hear you. So
Yeah,
trying to
COVID pulled
hold
up
it.
to your house. I heard you
Yeah,
was
yeah.
talking shit. I heard you was
I
talking
heard
shit.
I heard you was talking shit. Hey, that's
Sorry,
a
man.
good bit.
I didn't mean
I
to
like that
interrupt
one.
you. Didn't even interrupt you,
No,
man.
you're good. You're good. I like that one though. Hey, so yeah, man. I got connected with her, man, through a mutual friend. Her name is Ty Young. She's a makeup artist, celebrity makeup artist, man, incredible makeup artist, and connected me with Issa. And I was getting onto my first project with Issa was The Choir, this web series called The Choir, and I was one of the praise dancers in the church. It's the church choir, right? So I'm one of the praise dancers, and Kev on Stage. This is how I met Kev on Stage. Kev on Stage was the main praise dancer, like the prince, like the king, and I was the protege, right? I was one of his ironically his background dancer, ironically. So that's how I met Issa, Kev on Stage, and after that we just kept our relationship, man. And so few years ago, passed, and I've done a couple more sketches with her, some podcast shows, and she had this pilot opportunity, and she reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm doing this pilot. Would you want to be a part of the pilot?" And first of all, bro, I say yes to whatever Issa sends me. I mean, that's just how I
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram post. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Whatever Issa hits me with, I'm like, yes, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? So I
So
was like, yeah.
Issa got an extra kidney in case she ever becomes an alcoholic.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I got you, Issa. You know what I mean? It's a kidney. It's a kidney for me. Nah. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's how I got onto Insecure, and then the experience of it, man. It was for HBO, so they provided trailers and a whole. This was like the biggest set I've been a part of. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, it was just so much fun, man. She let me have creative freedom. She let me do my own thing. I could improv and all these things. So it's a cool little scene. It's a small little scene, but it's cool, man. I definitely appreciate it, man.
Nah, yeah, you marked that, man. You marked that.
I got that credit, and we didn't know. I mean, I'm sure Issa had the confidence, but we had no clue it was gonna be the greatest, one of the top comedies of HBO. So.
Nah, man, you murked that, man. You murked that, man. Like you also sound like you becoming a beast of an actor. I like it. I like it a lot. You're doing a whole other like a bunch of stuff, man. So
yeah, man.
We gotta talk ADD. We gotta talk ADD. First off, All Def Latino. I'm liking where that's going and all of that stuff. So were you a part?
Y'all go follow All Def Latino, baby.
Were you part of that process? Were you part of that process to create All Def Latino?
Oh yeah, man, definitely. I definitely saw the vision. Well, actually, my man Ced is the CEO of All Def, right? Ced Rogers. Also a fellow Houstonian, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the H. But it was definitely in talks, the idea of it. It was always kind of like an idea, you know what I mean? The Instagram page was made and stuff like that, and it was kind of just like they a lot of All Def, we have many different verticals now, so the ones that are popping, man, that we're just rolling with them. So I wouldn't necessarily say All Def Latino was left on the burner, but we were focusing on what's going on right now, and when the time was right, we were going to launch it, so I felt it, man. I was like, you know what? This is it. Like, I was like, I got it. I got the material. I got the graphics. I put everything together, man. And I sent it off to him with the whole pitch. And he was like, oh, it sounds like you ready to go. And I was like, I'm ready. Let's get it. And so here we are. All Def Latino.
That is awesome, because some of my favorite comedians are Latino. Like George Lopez was one of the greatest comedians ever. Like
yes, sir. He's in my top 5.
George Lopez will always make me laugh, and his show especially. I love the George Lopez show as well.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. On Nick at Night, you already know, man. When you hear that,
yeah. Like that's how I got Lowrider.
Yeah.
Oh my friends know the Lowrider.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I've always loved like the Latino culture and all of that stuff, man. So that is so dope that you're getting a whole section of All Def, which All Def has always been about. I felt like they always gave people pockets of like culture and stuff. I mean, Arcade Tokens is getting into gaming and all of that stuff. Yeah. So I really like what they're doing over there. Hey, maybe fingers crossed, maybe we get an All Def Africa. Like, who knows?
Hey, Hey, that'd be tight. Put it out there in the universe, man. Put it in the universe. I
That'd
like
be,
that.
yeah. Because we also got we
Yeah.
got a bunch of crazy stories here. Like I'll tell you a quick one.
Go ahead.
Some dude died apparently, and then he showed up at his funeral when the funeral was going on to go look at his dead body, and everybody was like, "I thought you were dead," and apparently he died from like he was like dead in the ground, and he came back. So don't know how that happened. So yeah,
Yo, I've heard a similar story to that, bro. I've heard a similar story to that, bro. Real talk. I ain't even lying, bro. His name was Jesus Christ.
hey,
That's
apparently,
wild, bro. That's
apparently,
wild. Where are you like, are you for real?
that's what the story. I don't know if the story is true. It was just
Yeah, that's
reported
all.
in one
Yeah, his
about
name is
it was
Christ, bro.
reported
That's like Jesus Christ.
it was Jesus Christ
Wow.
in the name of
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
another dude I love. Oh, that dude, that gangster, Jesus Christ in the name of
Yeah, yeah.
God.
Yep,
But yeah,
yep.
that apparently happened out here, and we all read it in the newspaper. We were like, what? And get this, there was a pastor who took a selfie in heaven and came down to show a picture of what heaven looked like, and he sold it for about $1,500.
Wow. Sheesh. Man, y'all got some wild stories, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man.
Like I've just like the sketch ideas for me are just like fantastic around here. Like that's why I like All Def Africa. If you ever wanted to do it, that would just be, I think it would be a fun time.
Yeah, yeah, shit, man. Yeah, hey, don't wait either. Just make those sketches, bro. Make them, and you know what I mean,
Yeah,
and put
yeah.
those out there. Just so that's what I learned, man. In this industry, like, um, uh, a lot of people can say a lot of great ideas, man, but it really it helps your idea, helps your pitch, it helps things get picked up if you make it and they see it. They're like, oh, this is what you're talking about. You know what I
Mm,
mean? They can hear your idea and like, oh yeah, sounds great, sounds great, sounds
mm,
great. But it's going to be very rare for them to be like, let's make it. You know,
mm,
it's
mm,
if they see something, you have a higher chance of people being like, oh, okay, all right, I see what's going on. Let's get this made. You know what I mean? Like I'll invest in it or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm on right now, man. I'm on like making my own stuff and you know putting it out there. And if people catch on, cool. If not, it's all good. I'm just gonna keep on pushing. Like you said, like that shark, you gotta keep swimming forward. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I
You
mean,
know?
I've definitely got some things in place. I mean, I'm not even going on vacation this year because I was supposed to go see family, but I think with COVID and everything, I'm just decided
Yeah,
to put my head down for December and keep putting my ducks in a row and all of that stuff. And then
yeah.
next year, yeah, I'm planning to fly out to the Eastern Cape to hopefully, yeah, Eastern Cape is one of our provinces because you guys got states, we got provinces. America's
Nice.
huge. I've actually underestimated how big America is. Like 52 states, we have 9 provinces. I was just like, that country is like, y'all are so big, you have different time zones. Like I got
Hey, bro.
confused between you and Brody when you were like, yeah, this is going to be about 9 o'clock, and then Brody, it was like 12 o'clock. I was like, oh my god, you guys live in 2 different planets. That's why daylight
Yeah.
savings is such a nightmare.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
Right,
anyway,
right, right.
yeah,
But
but
man, I mean, I appreciate the nice words you say about America, how big it is, but you know, you got a whole Africa, right? You know, it's your continent is way bigger, bro. Like you got the biggest continent, my G.
yeah, okay, no, we'll take continent status, definitely. I'm taking continent
Yeah,
status, but in terms of countries, it's just like wow. But anyway,
yeah. I feel you.
yeah,
I
but
feel
yeah, next year I'm planning to put a lot of things in place. I've actually got a lot of stuff coming out. I've got lots of comic book stuff because I'm pushing indie comic book stuff as well, and indie
you.
projects and
Nice,
everything, and indie
nice,
projects of
bro.
friends and all of that stuff. Like, yeah, I've got a,
Yeah.
I'm
Yo, you
actually
should
so
follow.
busy.
You
Oh,
should
sorry,
follow. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. You should follow Roxy Hayes.
Roxy
She's
Hayes.
Yeah, Roxy Hayes. She's also like she's being a part of All Def as well. She's also from Houston, but she is she's also like she's in that world. You know what you're talking about, like the comic world and all these things. And you know that's definitely something that somebody that you want to either reach out to or just follow and see what you know what she got going on. And you know I know because you said comic and I was like that's what she does. You know what I mean? That comic book world. You know, so that's
Are
awesome, bro.
are
Yeah.
you are you into comics and stuff like that? Because
No, not necessarily. Nah, I'm not really into them. My cousin,
mm,
he collects them. He reads them all the time. Like, so they're definitely in my world. You know what I mean? Like my tight circle. You know, like he's real big. He's an artist, so he
mm.
loves the art. Obviously, on the kind of comic books, and you know, he's a big Marvel fan. So, yeah, he reads comics. So I'm familiar with them, but I'm not. I haven't bought a comic ever. I don't believe.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm familiar with them.
Oh, okay, cool. Because one thing that stood out to me, like when I was following you around, like you had posted this boxing clip where these dudes are just like these two Japanese dudes are just hitting each other.
Oh,
Like
that's
there's
right.
no
That's
bob,
right.
there's no
It's
weave, there
stupid.
is nothing. They were just hitting
All
each
right.
other. And
Right. Yeah.
I left a comment and I was like, Ippo, is that you? And then you kind of will, and then you like responded and everything. And I was like, does he know Hajime no Ippo or whatever? Does he know like anime and boxing and everything? And I tried to dig
Oh,
to
gotcha.
find, yeah, and I tried to dig to find out. So like I do want to ask though, if you're not too much into
Oh,
comic
damn, my
books,
bad, bro.
are
Yeah,
you
well, I mean, what did I say? Did I give like a lot, like an emoji or
yeah,
something?
you gave
Like,
me like an emoji. So I was just like,
okay, I
oh
probably
snap,
gave
you
you an
know.
emoji. Yeah, yeah, maybe because at the time, I think I was still with my girl at the time, and she's real big on anime.
Ah,
So
okay.
I probably asked her like, "Yo, you know, who's this? Whatever, whatever." Because I hope I didn't come off. I don't want to come off as a fugazi, as a fraud. But you know, I was probably, you know, I had to reach out to a lifeline, you know what I mean, to see who that was. But yeah, you know, showing love, you know what I
I
mean?
mean, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Not like I always get like you're nerds. Sometimes we live in our own heads. Like sometimes we're
Yeah.
like, you don't know about. Oh my god! It's like calm down.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
relax. Have a
Yeah,
cookie.
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Like I haven't watched Game of Thrones, and people be like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? They wild out. I'm like, yeah, nah, and I'm
No,
not gonna watch it.
I couldn't
There's
do
that.
Game of Thrones. I couldn't do Game of Thrones. It felt like a lot of white peopling. I'm sorry, white people, but like
White
that.
people.
that
Yeah, man, for
that's what
real.
it felt like,
Yeah.
man. And then there was too much brotherly and sisterly love. Like I
Yeah,
can't.
that ancestry, that yeah, yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it was weird. It was some weird stuff going on. I feel like everybody in the writers' room was like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Like you know, yeah, like
You
y'all
know what
know
I mean?
there's
Like,
dragons and stuff. Like we don't have to have.
yeah, yeah. Like, what you think about the brother having sex with the sister and then flying off on a dragon? Let's do it. You
Yeah,
know?
I couldn't do that,
Yeah,
man. And I was like I was kind of burnt out on nights anyway. Like I want to start seeing like other stuff. And yeah, but just
yeah,
that whole combination of brothers and sisters and everybody is doing it's like people don't even care anymore. And I was just like, all righty then.
right.
And I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be reflective of the kings and the queens and everything, but it's just like it's weird. It's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
And now, like, what's this? And then you get dudes to get hard-ons, and it's just like, no, that's not normal. There's a lot of things
Yeah,
that we can accept. There's a lot of things that we can accept in the current society, all right? You want to change your
yeah,
gender, you want to, you want to smash dudes and you're a dude, really cool, fine. But brothers and sisters,
yeah.
we need to draw the line. I'm sorry. There's a hard line there.
Right, right. Yeah, man, for real, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
wild.
I can't get behind that movement. I will gladly be canceled if I'm against brotherly and sisterly relations. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's too much going on, man. It's just too much going on, man. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild stuff.
But I mean, speaking of Hajime no Ippo, it's a boxing anime, and you into boxing, which I actually would suggest that if you're into boxing, I would check it out because I mean, like it's anime stuff, cartoon style, and everything. But they do actually do a lot of they incorporate like a lot of
My
real
cousin
life
actually
stuff.
told me about this. It's mainly about boxing, right? That's mainly
Yeah,
the comp.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think my cousin has told me about that, man. Like again, man, my fam, my brother, my cousins, they're all in the anime world. You know what I mean? I just like Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what I grew up on.
Ooh.
And also I haven't seen a lot of the new stuff. I did watch the movie in theaters. I did watch the
Oh,
Brawley
I
movie.
didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I
I
didn't
didn't
like it.
like it. Nah, man. Nah,
A
man.
lot of fighting, bro. I like there's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
mean,
fighting
yeah, it
going
was a
on.
lot of fighting, but I was just like, yo, you mean to tell me this dude just came out of nowhere and was born with the powers to take on Goku and Vegeta? Like he hadn't had trained, he ain't never been in the gym, nothing. He was
He just raw. He's wrong. No,
Ah,
I get it. I get you
yeah.
saying. I get you saying.
Because I was just like, then the Saiyans should have thrown him at Frieza before Frieza blew up the planet. They should have just chucked that baby right at him, and Frieza would have exploded upon impact.
Straight up. Like, where was he at?
Like, bro, you
Like,
have
where
all
were
this
you at?
power. You have all this power, and our planet is dying. You ain't doing nothing. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, I get why people liked it. It was like it was an animation marvel and all of that stuff. I'm just like that dude
Yeah.
about power levels. I hate it when characters can just cheat. Like that for
Yeah.
me is just like I don't like that. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime
Yeah.
ever.
So
Like
that was my lane with Dragon Ball Z, man. And you know, I wasn't into Naruto or none like I was kind of just like it just wasn't Dragon Ball Z to me. Like I was just like, this ain't Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I
yeah,
get like
yeah.
One Piece is like what 800 some episodes. Like fuck
God
out of here.
damn.
Like you know what I'm
No,
saying? Like
that one I understand. That one I understand. Like, because even for me to get into it, because I do like One Piece, but that was a good 10 years of viewing experience. Like, you don't see it in my
come on,
face, but I
G.
visibly aged trying to catch up on that show.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Like hell no. That's too
Actually,
much,
what
bro.
another one that I would suggest you check out, since you like boxing and fighting like that, I would check out One Punch Man, especially season one. Like
One Punch Man is
yeah,
cool. Yeah,
that.
I saw
Oh,
some episodes of One
you saw
Punch
that,
Man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah.
but I mean,
The thing about
definitely,
One Punch Man, you know, you can call how every episode's gonna go with One Punch Man. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a villain who comes through. This is
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much
yeah,
every anime. Okay, now I'm not trying to shit on anime. I get. But here's my experience with anime.
yeah,
You're gonna get the crazy. They're first of all, the main characters, they're on the way to somewhere, right? They're always going somewhere, right? They gotta go, they're on this long ass journey, right? So they're going somewhere. But every episode they encounter what? A monster, a villain, a fucking crazy fuck, right? He
yeah,
comes and he's like, I'm conquering this. Nobody ain't getting past me, right? And I'm
yeah.
and this is that. Give me all your money, whatever the fuck, right? And then who comes? First of all, everybody's freaking out. The crew, the main crew is like, oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, they always go, like in anime, they go, right? That's a universal noise in anime.
Nani?
So that happens, right? And
Yeah.
then here comes the superhero of the anime. I don't care if it's One Piece. I don't care if it's One Punch Man. Here comes the superhero. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? They're always like, oh, hey, hey, look at you. They look at the monster and they like to be like, oh, that's a cool belt you got. Oh, nice. And they're like all picking and they're like, how dare you cloud my power? You need to, and they're just like, oh my God, your breath stinks. Like they're so like witty, they're like silly,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
oh man, get a load of this guy. And everybody's like, oh, what, you're about to die. And you're like, no, I'm not. It'll be fine. And then here comes the monster. I'm telling you, bro, am I wrong? Okay, cool. Look, here comes the monster. He wants to attack where he does some crazy fucking, big ass punch, whatever power he has, some beam, whatever, knocks out half the earth, right?
Yeah.
Half the earth. But here comes, but who comes? But who still survives? Who still survives? It's the motherfucking hero, bro. He's like this. He goes, wow, that was a big hit. and then you mean tell me One Punch Man just finishes him in one punch? Like, I mean, I know it's a title, but then he just goes, like he just like, and that's every episode, bro. And I was kind of just like, well, that's tight.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. No, I get it.
But again, I don't mean to shit on anime, bro.
No,
just,
they're at your door right now. They're instant transmissioning at your door right now.
with COVID. Yeah, with COVID.
They're like, yeah, they don't care. They're like COVID off me COVID. They know you will not
bro.
insult.
I gotta make. You know what would be dope, bro? I'd probably because I know animes are already funny.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be tight to do like a anime parody type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know who does that? I know you follow this guy, bro. The Supreme Team, whatever, something like that. Like I forget. Damn, I forgot their names, bro. But it's like it's a crew. And they're homies. They all live together. Huh?
Team 4-Star. Team 4-Star.
Man, I don't know. It's like a group of black dudes.
Wait. Is it RDC World? Supreme
Oh,
Dreams,
bro, it's like
Supreme Dreams,
I think it's
RDC. No,
yeah,
RDC
yeah,
World,
yeah.
RDC World,
Supreme
RDC
Dreams.
World, RDC World. Yeah,
Yes, bro. Supreme Dreams, bro.
yeah,
They get down, bro. They get down on that shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They do like that. They'll be like, this is how every anime fight will be like, or
yeah, yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
RDC
how
World. I
close
love
they become
RDC
friends,
World,
like
man.
friends on anime, where they just be like they just meet and they're like brothers.
No, I
Hey,
love
bro.
those. I love those guys. I love those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah,
With
yeah.
homo.
So
I said it with homo.
with
No pause, all play.
he's stupid, bro. Yeah, bro. And yeah, and that's it, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
they're hella tight. But I think I was
I
sitting
even
here
like
thinking
their
about that. Yeah,
basketball stuff. Like their LeBron James stuff is hilarious.
right,
LeBron
right.
James in the
Hell
locker
yeah.
room.
When he's the coach, bro. When he's the coach, when he plays the coach, like go back in. Their star player. Nah, I'm tired. No. We need you. We need to win. Come on, go. We gotta win. No. Ain't no
Like both
rest.
both my ankles are broken. Fix them.
Fix them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, I mean, hey,
That's
like as
big.
much as I love anime, it can definitely be tropish. A lot of the stuff can be tropish, you know. It can be said for a lot of things, you know. I'm just saying, you know,
Oh,
sometimes
that's
tropes
a good
is what
word. I
makes
like
up
that.
all of the
Oh,
industries and everything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
speaking
yeah.
of boxing though, because like you actually box for real, like unlike Nate Robinson.
Ooh, ooh, my G.
uh he
Oh,
let all of Wakanda down with that one. Like
let's
Eddie
just have a
Brock.
moment of silence. Let's have a moment of silence for Nate Robinson. All
Okay.
right, my man, Nate. Come on,
uh
man. Ah,
he
wait, you
went
know
Nate
what? I
Nate.
mean,
He went Nate Nate. Oh my gosh.
yeah, yeah. He went Nate. You ain't go Nate. You want to go Nate?
Oh
Oh, that's
man.
good.
Uh
That's a good one, bro. You want to go Nate? Like Kevin Hart. You want to go Nate? Oh
Nah, man,
shit.
that was hilarious, bro. Like Eddie Brock from freaking Spider-Man 3 knocked out a Wakandan. 2020 is weird.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Like
man. Yeah,
frosted
no,
tips.
that shit
How
was.
you get beat by frosted
It was
tips
just
from
so
2004,
embarrassing,
man?
bro. Like
Uh
I understand. I give him props for getting out there and doing that. I think what he underestimated was because I'm sure he sparred. I'm sure he's been in the ring and know what it feels like to spar somebody and being with somebody in front of them attacking and stuff. But you underestimate, man, as being experienced in boxing, and we'll get to that too. But he underestimated what it's like to be on the spotlight, the whole world's watching, and the adrenaline of what it feels like when that bell rings. When that bell rings, bro, ain't no coming back. Now it's like it's just you and the fucking glove coming towards you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
just think
think
he
Nate,
underestimated boxing. I think they're all
yeah,
underestimated. Like
oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
this YouTube boxing league is not real. Stop it. Jake
Yeah,
Paul,
yeah, yeah,
Logan
yeah.
Paul, all of y'all are YouTubers. Just stop it. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
it ain't real, bro.
Wait
Yeah,
until you actually get into the ring with somebody that's been an amateur fighter for about like a
they'll
whole
never do
year
it.
and he's
They'll
hungry.
never, right. They'll never
He
do it.
yeah, you'll be the Nate Robinson challenger for real. They'll bounce you across that ring like a basketball. Like it's not, stop it.
Shit. Right. Yeah, bro. Nah,
Because
it was crazy,
because
bro.
I train MMA. Like I trained MMA 3 times out of the
Nice,
week and everything.
nice.
And that
Yeah.
stuff is hard. Like it's not a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And your trainers are such nice people, but you swear they're bipolar, bro. Like it's like, hey, you get in there,
Yeah.
it's like, hey man, how you doing? You all right? How's the family? How's the kids? That's great. All right,
Yeah.
cool. We're
Right.
about to
Right.
start. 20,000 push-ups. Bro, why are you yelling
Yeah.
at me?
No rest. No rest. Come on.
Waters for bitches.
Yeah.
No rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, god
Hell
damn.
yeah. Yeah, man. I'm tired. You sound like a bitch. Yeah,
It's
for
like my
real. It'd be
arms are
like that.
like my arms will be here on the ground, like I can't lift them. And
Yeah.
he's like, you complaining?
Right.
You complaining? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, man, they be pushing, bro. Yeah, MMA is a whole. I used to have another opinion, but when MMA came out, I was like, this is back when I was saying like, this is like that's a little homo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was ignorant. I was ignorant to it. You know what I mean? I was young. I was just being ignorant. I was like, man, they just got nuts in their faces and stuff. Like they just grappling and shit, like getting them to the ground, hugging them from the back. I'm like, what's going on here? You know? But the more and more like I got into it, watching and stuff like that, and and the gayer that I got, I was like, this is nice. The more homo
All
that I got, the more I liked it.
no pause, all play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
was just like, this
No,
is
but I'm just
great.
like just combative sports in general, especially like MMA and boxing. That is like to train for that stuff is hard. Like I saw Logan
Yeah,
Paul in KSI. That was embarrassing as well. Because KSI looked like
yeah,
he was in Dory. He was just swimming. Like that's all
yeah,
KSI
bro.
was doing.
Yeah, they were all
And
missing. They were
uh,
all them punches were missing everybody.
oh
Like
my gosh.
they were,
It
yeah,
was
they
just
were in a fight with themselves, man. That shit was wild.
it, they
For
were
real, bro. Like,
they were ballroom dancing. They
yeah,
were ballroom dancing
yeah,
in that fight,
yeah,
man.
for real.
Like I did a roast. It didn't catch on obviously, and it got a couple of dislikes, but I roasted their whole
All
fight.
good. No, that's
Yeah,
all good.
I
No,
roasted their
the
whole
win,
fight.
the win is when you upload. When that shit says upload it, that's the win. Everything else that comes after is just a little bonus.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But I mean,
You
like
got to
I
just.
had like they like because they were hugging each other, dropping their hands during that
Mhm.
fight the entire time, and then I
Yeah.
put like Ebony and Ivory when they were hugging each other because that was most of the fight. Like I literally took the fight and I put like Ebony and Ivory as the audio because they were literally just
Yeah.
that was homo. That was just all love in
Yeah.
the ring, which there's nothing wrong with that, man. But you can't call
Ain't
it a
nothing
fight.
wrong with it. Hey, man, the LGBTQ community, hey, man, it's all love, baby. Whatever. Hey, for real. However,
I'm just
anybody
saying, don't
swing,
call it a
that's the
fight. Don't call it a fight, man. Just call it what it is. It was a hug fest. But yeah,
way.
Nate and Jake Paul, because even like Jake Paul, he was not boxing, in my opinion. Like hot popular take, he was also just
Yeah,
swinging for the fences himself. Like
yeah, yeah,
his
yeah.
technique was all right,
I
but
saw that he had, yeah, I saw he had a little experience. I saw that,
yeah,
he knew what he was doing.
but he
But
kept
I
dropping his
understand what you're
hands.
saying too.
He
I
kept
understand,
dropping
yeah,
his
I
hands.
understand what
Like every
you're
time
saying.
he was
Yeah,
throwing a punch, he kept dropping his hands. Like if Nate
yeah,
had the
yeah. He
experience
left
against the
himself
ropes,
open a lot of
yeah,
times, man.
yeah.
Like
If
there was
Nate had the
definitely a chance
mm,
that it could have went the other way. You know what I mean? There was. I mean, but that's what people don't understand about boxing, bro. Like, shit, Mayweather can get knocked out. You know what I mean? Like, it's all it takes is one punch. One punch, man. See that? Yeah.
yes, yeah,
But
and that
yeah,
should be
man.
on dad jokes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was definitely saying like when he was throwing his punches, he kept dropping his hands. Like his left hand was never up to because the way they train me is you always want to have a hand by your face. You never want to
Yeah.
leave your face or your jaw open because otherwise you are just gonna get clocked. Because as you're chambering to
Yeah.
come back, he can also be throwing like there's a whole like science to it and everything. And I was like,
Yeah.
Nate could have knocked out Jake if he just knew what he was doing against the ropes. Like if he kept his guard up and just waited for Jake to tire himself out, one nice
Yeah.
uppercut or one nice left hook, and it would have been the Jake challenge. It would have been the Jake Paul challenge. So
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I'm tired of these YouTubers just because you got 9 million subscribers. Now you think you're everything. Now you think you're a doctor. Now you think you're a mathematician. Now you think you can tell
Right.
people what vaccines to take, how to eat. And now you think that you can box. It's like having followers don't make you an expert in anything except having followers.
Right.
Like, calm down,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah,
Now
man.
you're Neil deGrasse Tyson because 10 million kids are following you. Did you sit down?
For real, bro. For real, man. Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
man, speaking of boxing though, I know your dad owns a gym. Is that how you started with the boxing thing? Because like
Yeah,
you
man. My dad was
legit got
a
movement
professional
in
fighter.
hands.
Yeah, my dad was a professional fighter, man, growing when he was younger. And then when I was, growing up, I was about like I mean, since I remember, my dad he's had the punching bag, the speed bag in the garage. He's trained fighters and stuff. So boxing's always been in my life. And I started boxing when I was like 6, you know what I mean, early. And then I started fighting, like competing when I was 8. And then, the boxing, man, like that was my journey, bro. Like when I grew up, like growing up, I knew I was gonna be a professional fighter. You know what I mean? That was just gonna be my route. A lot of things changed, you know what I mean? Like when my life, a lot of things, shifted and stuff to where it kind of faded. The passion is there, you know what I mean? Like I still have love for boxing. I'm always gonna have love for boxing, but it's not necessarily the path for me right now. It's kind of just, I say right now, I'm like, I might do a little Mike Tyson comeback. You know what I'm saying? I might be 54, finally hopping in that ring, but Hey, listen, I'll be down to do one of those YouTube fights. Put me on there. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
no, hey,
saying?
but no, the problem is that you actually know how to do it. That would not be fair.
Yeah,
Like you actually know, like a lot of these guys just don't know how to do it. Like I
yeah,
saw, like Logan Paul and KSI's promo, it was them hitting like the speed bag and doing skipping tricks. I was like, you know how easy
yeah,
that is to do for like 2 minutes, so somebody can catch it on film. Like y'all, training is so much more than that, man. Training is so much more
yeah,
than
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But speaking of which, I saw a joke of yours that made me laugh. It was about like your ex-girlfriend having too many guy friends and you not being intimidating. But then I'm thinking to myself, but Sosa has hands. Like why why would
Yeah,
it, like because you skinny, that would even make it more intimidating that you knock people out. You
yeah.
can go around wearing the Bruce Lee cosplay. You'd be like, yeah, bro, what?
I get down. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I gotta be honest, man. Like, fighting outside of the ring, bro, it's dangerous. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
I don't ever like. I understand that I have hands. You know what I mean? And I can defend myself, but you don't know what people nowadays, man. You don't know what people got on them. If they got, a chunk on you or something, or if they got, whatever, like knives and shit. Like, and street fighting, there's no rules. So motherfuckers can throw chairs at you, tackle you, throw you against the pavement. Like, so that's kind of just like, nah, I don't
yeah.
fuck with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's not
nah.
my style. In the
I
ring, I'll come holler at me. I mean, like, we can get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
gloves and we can go as long as you want to go. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
outside of the ring, bro, there's no rules. And some people, they black out, they want to murder you. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
And people don't even
and
do
then I
one
don't know
on
what
one.
I would do.
And people don't even
You know
do
what I'm
one
saying?
on
I don't
ones
know if I
anymore.
would stop. I don't know if I would stop punching, and then you just got to get,
Yeah.
somebody got to get me off. Who knows? Who knows, bro? I just, eliminate all doubts by like, I'm a walk away. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I walk away. You
No,
know, uh,
me
um,
too. Me too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Well, I mean,
diffuse. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, for one, I hate getting hit in the face in general. That's why, as much as I love training, like I'm training right now, and the guys who are training me, they're like, you could actually, if you wanted to, you could be a boxer, or you could get in the ring and do MMA. And I'm like, yeah, hell no.
Yeah,
That hell no.
yeah. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
man. That's
hate getting
crazy.
hit in the face. Like that is one of the most horrible feelings in the world. Like I feel like if you're gonna be a
Yeah,
fighter, you kind of have to like being hit in the face. That's what made Mike Tyson so scary. Mike Tyson, you hit
yeah.
him, he looked like he having a good time. He was like,
Loved it.
needed that.
He had that.
Wait,
He
what?
had that kinetic energy with that Black Panther. That just you keep hitting him, it make him get stronger, and he just unleash on
like
you.
like his muscles kept growing as you punched him. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
insane.
more you kept hitting him, it was just feeding him, giving him more gas.
And unpopular take, I think he would have beaten Roy Jones eventually. Like he was getting into Roy Jones
Oh
like
yeah. Oh
in that
yeah.
fight. He was
Yeah.
gonna
Had
put
it
Roy
been two
down.
more rounds, three more rounds. Come on, man.
Roy was
Yeah,
going down.
Mike
Roy was
Tyson.
going down. Mike Tyson is a
Yeah,
monster.
yeah. That boy Roy Jones. You know it was tight when he admitted he was like, that motherfucker hit hard. He was like, everything hurt. Everything that Mike Tyson threw at me hurt. You know what I mean? And I like that he told the ref because he kept holding. The ref was like, stop holding. He was like, I gotta hold him. Roy Jones told Mike Tyson, I'm sorry. Roy Jones told the ref, he said, I gotta hold him. What you
Hey,
mean?
hey,
You
hey,
see what's
hey,
in front of
do
me?
do what you can to survive. I'm not even mad at Roy
Right.
Jones for that. I'm not even mad at Roy Jones for that because I mean
Yeah.
Roy Jones. I'm to hear more now. I
It's
can't
a little
talk.
tongue twister. Tongue twister. Yeah.
Anyway, but Roy Jones and his prime also, he was a beast. Like he had like some really high boxing IQ or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
like Mike was just an annihilator. Like Mike will go in there to take your soul.
Yeah. Yeah, man. For
So yeah,
real.
but it was good to see them. It was good to see them boxing and all of that stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
for
for
me,
sure. I thought it was great,
fighting,
man.
like for me, fighting, I'm interested in keeping like my face is the best asset I have. Like if I ever
There
get my nose
you go.
pressed to the side, then that's it. I'm done. I'm not in content anymore. I'm not in Hollywood anymore.
You just a side nose guy.
I'm just waiting to get roasted. All right.
Yeah.
Actually, last question, man. Last
Yeah,
question
yeah,
because
yeah,
we're
for
about
sure.
to wrap this up. So
All right.
ADD, I just need to know, is the environment like that? It's like everybody just walking around and it's like, morning, you're built like a marshmallow.
Oh,
And they're just walking around.
bro. Yes. Yes, bro. I'm glad you asked that. Man, I'm talking about, it don't matter if you got on the freshest outfit, bro. They will find something. And it's all love. It's all love. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all love. If you don't have thick skin, bro, you couldn't walk into that All Def office, man. Because they just, and it was fun. I'm not a big roaster. Like, I don't, I was on roast me, and that shit is, I got props. I mean, I give them props, bro. Like, that's a tough and a great skill to have. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, yeah, it's like that in the office. You know what I mean? They
Like,
roast, boy. Meetings, it could be a professional meeting going on.
no way.
Man, it
You
don't matter.
bullshit. You
Kev is
bullshit.
gonna
No.
say something about Doughboy. Pat's gonna say something about what I mean. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So
It's like,
that's
so
just
so
fun,
the monthly quarter is looking great today. Oh, by the way, dope boy, you look like you have 7 hips. Anyway, getting back
man.
to
Oh, that's fucked up. My man Doughboy, man. Shout out to Doughboy.
No, I love
Shout
Dope
out
Boy,
to
but I'm just
that
like, is that how it is? Jeez, jeez, jeez. Like there was that whole skit of you couldn't like roasting was banned in the office, and it was my
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite skits from All Def, where everybody just wanted to roast and they couldn't. And then at the end, when
yeah,
they reinstated the roasting, the delivery dude just gets it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'd be afraid to deliver anything to the roast me
yeah,
office. I
yeah,
just walk
bro.
out questioning all my life decisions. It was like, did that bro say my hairline looked like a bunch of dancing ants? What happened?
Right, right. Yeah, man. It was just it was so bad, man. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you be going home like, do they really mean that?
No, but at the same time, what I also love about that office is like you guys roast each other. Like outsiders
Yeah.
when they come in, you guys treat them so well. Like they gotta become
Yeah,
like
yeah,
part of the
it's all
family.
good.
They
But
gotta like
but yeah, once we feel comfortable, once we feel like, all right, then, and I say we, I really mean them, because that's just, man, I be trying to throw stuff out there, but some stuff is cool. Sometimes I'll throw some grenades. It just be like
yeah, yeah,
bomb. I'd be like, it's
yeah.
like, nah, man. I'm like, all right, for sure.
No,
You
but
know
I
what I
mean
mean? Like,
everybody
whatever.
bombs. Everybody bombs.
It's all yeah. So, but what else? Yeah, to answer your question, like, yeah, somebody comes in, outsider, like some other talent who's coming in to shoot something, it's cool. Everything's all fun, but once we get that little idea of like, oh, he's trying to roast, or they'll just throw it out there. Somebody's gonna throw something out there, bro. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna, by the midday, well, they've been with us for a couple hours. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be lunchtime. I already know. I can already see it. It's lunchtime, and
Uh,
everybody's in the break room. When everybody's in that break room, bro, man, I'm telling you, people don't even go back to their desks. They stay in the break room because it's stories going on. It's roast happening. It's damn. Your food's getting cold because everybody's,
because they're just firing. They be firing. They be firing. Like one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones from you was when you were on Great Taste and you were roasting Doughboy and you were like, yeah, your bed is cold every night alone. I was like, God damn.
I've had it. I've had enough of it. I just started going. I had enough.
Uh,
I've had it. I got to go back and watch that one.
no, it was hilarious, man. Like I know you guys kind of just do these things and move on, but you gotta understand, like the fans of you or of all of you, we just keep rewatching your stuff and everything. I mean, you literally had
Awesome.
one of my favorite of the All Def Cipher. I love your All Def Cipher.
Nice.
That
Hell yeah, bro. Plagata. Swagata.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I think that stuff is just gonna live forever because it is so good. It is so good, man. It is so good. Now,
Thank you, bro.
coming to the end of this thing, I want to first say thank you so much for coming through. You like this is a big deal for me. I'm honestly on there's no jokes or anything. Like I've been a huge fan of you for about I want to say 4 years now because I've just been watching
Thank you,
everything that
bro.
you do from All Def and all of that stuff. I wanted to find out, do you have a YouTube channel? Because I kind of try and search for you on
I
YouTube.
do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all over, but I do. I'm actually just putting out more stuff. I've had it for a long time now, but you can go back and see. I have stuff where I'm wearing braces. I mean, it's the whole thing, but it's just youtube.com/Chris Sosa.
Okay, cool,
And
cool, cool, cool,
you can
cool.
check out my recent stuff. I got this new series that I'm starting. It's called How I Got the Job. And so I got,
Mm.
episodes of How I Got the Job with Kevin Hart, How I Got the Job with Issa Rae, Kev on Stage, All Def, Mike Epps, so Steve Harvey and all that. So I'm gonna be telling those stories and stuff because they're cool stories, and I feel like that they'll inspire, people out there that are trying to be in that field. And maybe my way, what doesn't work for them, I got you, bro. Is it maybe my way doesn't work for them, but maybe it'll inspire people to be like, yo, you just got to go get it. You know what I mean? And you're headed towards that right direction, bro. So I will also say to you, bro, thank you for having me on here. I really appreciate it. You got great energy, bro. You have charisma. You know what I'm saying? And you're silly. You know what I mean? So it's all everything is all working out, bro. I see big things coming for you, man. For real, bro.
Thank you.
You got to
Thank you
keep
so
going.
much. Thank you so
Keep
much.
going, bro. Like I
I
don't
just,
care if
I
you
just
get
need,
one like on it.
I just need to
Straight
find my
up.
Jamaican Drake accent, and I'll be set.
Oh man, yeah, man. I gotta put all my series of voiceovers, and I'm gonna put those on YouTube as well because right now they're only living on Instagram. But
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna
No,
put
those
those.
things are hilarious, man. You got to put those up there. And Dominican
Yeah.
Usher, Dominican Usher kills me, bro.
Would you put it in your body? Your muscle body.
Yeah. Let it
Change your way.
burn.
Yeah. But
Ah,
you don't
man.
really know.
I
Yeah, bro.
love Dominican Usher and Jamaican Drake are some of my favorite stuffs on YouTube. Like that's right up there for me
Hell
with the
yeah,
Tony
bro.
Baker
My man.
VO. Like they're right up there for me with the Tony Baker, the voiceovers for the animals, man. Like I watch that stuff all the
Yep.
time.
Thank
So
you,
do you have
bro.
any
That means
last
a lot
words for
to me.
Meisterville before we close this out, man?
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you to the listeners, and please share this. You know what I mean? Share this with your friends. Share this with your folks. Watch this, like it. You know what I mean? And show my man some love. If you want to check out my stuff, you can check me out on Instagram at Cristino Sosa, Cristino Sosa. And I'm also on YouTube, Chris Sosa, youtube.com/Chris Sosa. And yeah, man, thank you guys, and keep showing the love, man. And I'll show the love back. Hit me in the DMs. Like I said, I as you can see, I'm here because I check my DMs. So you can hit me in the DMs, man. If you have any questions, any type of advice, if I can give you any advice, I haven't made it, but I have experience. So
Oh,
I
hush. Shut up. You've made it.
no, baby, we
What,
on the
you
way. We on the
acted,
way.
you got Issa Rae, you worked with Mike
We
Epps,
on the way, man. Nah,
bruh,
bro.
bruh.
Once I feel like I've made it, man, it's gonna be complacent. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be, a fat bum. That's when I feel like I've made it. But right now, we're on the way. But this is the
Okay.
journey. That's like what
Okay.
Kobe said.
Okay.
Happiness lies in the journey.
Yeah,
So we in
okay.
that journey, baby.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm right there with you, bro. I mean, we on that path,
Yeah,
baby.
he says as
So
he's got 50K followers on Instagram, and I have like 467. We in the
I
same
don't give
boat,
a
sure.
damn. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. I can have that and I can be a piece of shit. What if you found, you know what I mean? Like after you press record, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, we went over an hour, G. And I was talking shit to you. You could be like, damn, that that Chris ain't shit. You know what I mean? But of course I would never do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But
I
don't
appreciate
worry about people finding you from this. I'm gonna make sure that it's easy. Meisterville, you will have no excuses. And if you don't know who this guy is, first off, punch yourself in the face and just go follow him afterwards. Yeah, just punch yourself in the face real quick and go follow him afterwards. Because the content that he's got, man. Oh, and I'm last one that I just remembered, man. The Kev on stage with his wife when they were talking about Beyonce. That is one of my
Oh
favorite
my
pieces of
God.
content
I
on
was
it.
listen, I'll tell you quick and then we'll wrap it up. Quick little story.
Yeah.
Hey, Masterville gonna be like, God damn, when they gonna say bye? But look, listen. They were yelling at me in the video. Like
Oh,
I was at that party. Okay. I was
oh,
at the party and they were yelling, they were going in at me because of a story that was going on with Miss Kev on Stage's sister. And she was telling us a story, and I was kind of just like, literally all I said was like, well, I don't see the problem with, like, what's the problem with that? Like I said, something's like nonchalant, and they were like, what? You needed to, like, what's the problem? Like, it was yeah. It was all of that. It was all of that going in. And I was just like,
Oh,
And
that is
I,
so
you
good.
know, and her husband, Greg, he's in the background. He's just laughing. Oh, buddy, with the beard, he's looking at me like Sosa done fucked up. Like, you don't question the black woman, bro.
You know that fucked up, right? You know that fucked up,
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah, bro. He hit me with that. You know you done fucked up, right? So yeah, bro,
Oh,
that was
oh,
actually, so I decided to make the voiceover of it because
yeah,
I loved the, animated,
yeah,
the body language, like it
yeah,
was all
yeah.
here. It was here.
That's how
You
I
know what I'm
that's how
saying?
I knew I was in trouble. Whenever my girlfriend did that, whenever she did this, like if she look at you from
Yeah,
down here, I'm in danger. Like
yeah.
call the
Damn.
police.
The lower they get when they talking to you and they clapping at the same time, if they are here, you're in trouble.
Oh man, you's dead. Like there's just 911, call the police, man down.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. For
yeah,
real,
yeah,
bro.
man.
For real, man.
That is a brilliant story. I'm glad I asked you about that, man. But hey,
For
with that
sure.
being
For sure.
said, Meisterville, thank you so much for watching. Me and Mr. Sosa will have to be out. All right, peace, peace.
Peace out, y'all.